The history of Ames. This is a long one. Ames began in 1958 when three Connecticut brothers, Milton, Irving, and Herbert Gilman, joined with their partner Philip Feltman, opened their first store in the Ames Worsted Textile Company mill in Southbridge. The Gilmans and Feltmans simply used the old sign of the textile mill for the new business. In 1971, this store was replaced with a modern store in Sturbridge, Massachusetts. A second store opened in October 1959 in St. Johnsbury, Vermont. Ames' original business strategy brought discounting to the smaller towns and rural areas of the Northeast. The company's success in serving a largely rural customer base in smaller, less competitive markets resulted in consistently strong financial performance and steady growth, combining acquisitions and an aggressive store-building program through the late 1980s. Many of the first stores were converted industrial sites, such as the first store in a former textile mill. Ames exploited the availability of cheap real estate in this manner in the first decades of the company, later moving to custom-built store facilities that provided standardized planning and marketing. Ames stock was added to the American Stock Exchange in May 1967. The company later started trading on the NYSE in November 1972. Wave of expansion and first bankruptcy. Ames acquired the 32-store, Big N, chain from Neisner Brothers in November 1978. In 1984, Ames acquired the King's Department Stores chain and added most of its 193 stores to the fold. In 1985, Ames acquired G.C. Murphy of McKeesport, Pennsylvania, a chain that operated both discount stores and variety stores. The variety stores and many of the smaller G.C. Murphy discount stores would eventually be sold by Ames to McCrory Stores in 1989. 3 years after the acquisition of G.C. Murphy, Ames expanded further, acquiring the 392-store Zayre chain in 1988. Saddled with increased debt and hampered by the additional cost of converting those stores to Ames stores, the company suffered a significant reduction in profitability in late 1989 and early 1990. The Zayre chain also operated with stores concentrated in two distinct regions, the Northeast and Florida, which made coordination difficult.